And if we ever get home, I'm gonna need a vacation. But no matter what, I won't be a quitter. Gonna care for these kids because I'm the babysitter.
Hollywood has officially run out of ideas. That's right, they've remade Adventures in Babysitting. The original movie came out in 1987, was actually by Touchstone Pictures, and now we have a made-for-TV 2016 remake. That's right, people, this film is a remake, although a lot of you watching this, I very much doubt, will realise this. So basically, this one is directed by John Schultz and stars Sabrina Carpenter and Sophia Carson. Now, the story here is very similar to the original movie. They have actually made a few tweaks. Basically, we now have two teenage sort of babysitters, and they're going to get stuck out in the middle of the city with a bunch of kids without any money, go on various misadventures, pursued by a couple of bumbling crooks, and, you know, find the true meaning of friendship, romance even, and kind of obviously have a great bonding experience. Now, the original movie, like I said, was made by Touchstone Pictures, which does fall under the Disney umbrella. But when you watch this film and you compare it to the original film, you'll realise how much the original film worked on multiple layers, basically. So you could enjoy it whilst as a kid, basically, and have that kind of wish fulfillment about going on this kind of crazy adventure while you were a kid. But if you were an older member of the audience, you'd still enjoy it. There's still things here. There's a little bit of kind of things that are going on, basically, that are appeal to maybe the older audience. It kind of works on multiple levels, and I have to say, to go hand in hand with that, in today's kind of PC world, some of the stuff that happened in the original film and some of the lines that were delivered, you simply wouldn't get away with in today's society.
Sorry, she thinks you're somebody else.
It's him, Brad. It's really him. Look, it's Thor.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Don't listen to him anyway. He said you were a homo.
Spreading rumors about me, kid?
So this film, I would say, is definitely aimed at a kind of very young, maybe up to a tween audience, but it doesn't have that kind of crossover appeal to basically everyone. And I would say this is really a film made for little girls. So if you have a little girl, or you are a little girl, then you may like this one, because I feel like it still maybe has that kind of that sense of adventure that you may have got. But if you're anything other than that, I feel you won't really enjoy this film. This definitely has a TV feel to it as well. It does seem a lot more small scale compared to the original film, and doesn't really kind of go anywhere that is unexpected. The humour as well is far more juvenile, and there's kind of it's a lot more slapstick and a lot more safe than the original film. And I don't feel the cast is as memorable either. I thought the kids were okay, to be honest with you. Here they all seem kind of quite a fun bunch, but I don't feel the two female leads were particularly strong and came across as somewhat vapid, I've got to be honest with you. But like I said, this has got none of the teeth of the original. Not that the original was some hard-hitting sort of like R-rated comedy, but it had crossover appeal. You pretty much could enjoy it whoever you were. And the one thing I would say, I was really surprised with this film. I was totally expecting the Thor scene. If you know the original film, you know what I'm talking about. And Disney now own Marvel, which they didn't in 1987. So I thought it would be a massive shoe-in to have that here, but it wasn't there. How gutted was I? I was waiting for that scene as well. Anyway, for me, I feel this film kind of really isn't for us at this channel, to be honest with you. But I wanted to review it because I was a big fan of the original 1987 film. So I kind of wanted to obviously talk about this remake, and they just seem to be remaking everything these days, don't they? So anyway, here we go. So for generally speaking, I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 10. If you are like me, a guy my age, you ain't going to like this film. And pretty much, unless you are basically a tween, then you're not going to like this film. 4 out of 10 for me. I do think if you maybe fall in that demographic, there is some stuff to be enjoyed here. But don't be expecting anything like the original movie. 4 out of 10, have you seen it? What did you think of it? Leave me a comment, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.